Welcome to another Saturday evening live stream. This evening we'll be in American Truck Simulator, in case you didn't already know that. Now, I do have to say that the title for this live stream is a little misleading in retrospect. Let's see, Nicholas, are you in here? We had a message exchange on Discord, so I just wanted to address him directly. If he's in here, I don't see him. Ooh, I smell bacon. I think my roommate's cooking something with bacon. Welcome, Dr. Jones, Ken Beard, Thor Rasmussen, FTG Mike B. Hey, you're another person I wanted to talk to about your TrucksBook client not working. I know you're running some great loads and they're showing up in Trucky, but we really need to get you to get them to show up in TrucksBook. If you need any help getting that sorted out, we can certainly help you get that sorted out. Bedrock is here. Hopefully he's watching. We're going to talk about Bedrock a little bit in a minute. Dustin D is here. And what is Boomer's Lax Truck to Drive? Well, I'll get that in a second. So, you know what goes good with this music? A margarita. Yes, he's already had it. I can attest to that because I talked to him earlier after he'd had it. Picard is here. What? Go get it. Oh, Dr. Lobo 1G is here. Nightbot is here, so watch your P's and Q's. Turn off that caps lock. And don't put out too many emojis or Nightbot will get you. Adam Buser is here just in time, he says. All right. Matthew Roth is here. Jamal Tyson is here and sending out a super chat. Thank you, Jamal. Deepak Prabhakaran, hello. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Why is the live stream misleading? Well, I will tell you in just a minute. Yeah, Mike, I did message you again today. Your loads are not showing up in TrucksBook. And I'm going to make an announcement in this live stream that hopefully you'll want to get that fixed. I mean, I want you to get it fixed anyway, but you're going to want to get it fixed. So here's why that title is misleading. So in the live stream, the members only live stream earlier today, I had a similar title, talking about how this was the last truck. There, let me just fix something here quick. Okay, there we go. This was the last truck that I have yet to drive in American Truck Simulator. Well, as was pointed out to me earlier today, that's not completely accurate. Let's talk about the truck I'm driving right now. Let me hop back in there. And I got the game paused and I'm at a light I need to go. Not the last truck I'm ever going to drive. It's just the last, I thought it was the last of the stock trucks that I have yet to drive. And as it turns out, that's not completely accurate. But let me get out of the road.
Here we are.
And you should know what truck it is from the thumbnail for this. It is the Mack Anthem. I've never driven it. Well, it can't be the Volvo, Picard, because I've driven the Volvo. I own a Volvo. Dustin, we don't know, but it should be any day now. I would say sometime in the next week. Because Kansas is coming out a week from Thursday. So it's less than 2 weeks before that comes out. And 149, I think, has to come out first. T Royal Stars is here. Welcome, John the Bricklayer. G'day. So, now, what truck have I not driven? I thought I had, but I've been told that I have not. I don't own one. That is the International. I have yet to drive in the game outside of, I mean, as far as something I owned, an International. And I would just go straight for the Lone Star. In real life, I've driven International day cabs that looked like this, except it was a 9400. This is a 9900i. I used to drive a 9400i for my local day job. So, but I had never driven one in the game, unless, of course, I got it early on a quick job. But at some point, I'm going to have to drive the Lone Star. That's what I meant by the title being misleading. But I had already crafted that title before I was made aware of that. Get a little bit more daylight here. So, it's a beautiful truck. I put some miles on it earlier today, and I kind of like it. A lot of people don't like the mirror placement. I'm okay with it. And here's what I mean by that. You have to turn your head to look at the mirrors. Well, I'm used to that, so it doesn't bother me. I have a mod that would allow me to change this visual position, but I'm not using it. I do have a mod for the engine sound. I've got a stock engine in this thing, but I'm using a modded engine sound. Sounds pretty good. By the way, we're gonna go pick up a load back here. Let's do that quick. You'll never believe what we're going to pick up at this place. In fact, if you would like to guess what I'm picking up, by all means, share your thoughts. Oh, what's that you say? I missed? Well, not exactly. My goal there was just to get close. And then I could reconfigure to get in better. Actually, that didn't work out too well. I'll drop my steer axle. Well, this is taking an extra pull-up or two than I had anticipated, but the correct answer is, to the number of pull-ups, is as many as it takes to do it right and do it safely. Or to safely get into the loading position. Just like that. So, what did y'all guess? Let me look at this. Dustin asks, why is it taking so long for Boomer to drive the Mac Anthem? Because I'm an anti-Mac. Just like I was anti-Western Star. I knew I would have to do it eventually, so I did. And so far, I like it. Lord Dragon is here. I did not, Picard. I did not drive a day cab last weekend. I drove an cab over last weekend. Jeremy Smith is here. And T Royal Stars, yes, the Kansas DLC is coming out the 30th. That's less than 2 weeks. Dustin, I actually considered buying the International partway through this live stream. If everybody would like me to do that, then let me know and I will. Otherwise, I'm just going to drive this. Let's see, Adam, have you been in an international truck and real life? Yes. My last job here in Las Vegas, I drove an international every day. I didn't like it, but it was acceptable. I mean, it worked. So, in answer to the question, what are we picking up? Dustin says load of food. Either pro a bus. John the Bricklayer suggests an F1 race car. Well, we're not in Las Vegas. Pugwash. Waste paper. You know, that's a good guess, actually. Adam says, and Pilot Bro say, empty pallets. Winner, chicken dinner, empty pallets. Yeah, Dustin, that is a tight blind corner. It is long. Plug wash. It's 53 feet. Standard. Well, to me, it's a standard length trailer. Dustin, it's more likely that you'd get a straight truck in here, but no, I've actually pulled into places like this a lot with a 53-foot trailer. Susan Arthur is here, and CJ Johns 31 is here. All right. Dustin says, please buy the International Lone Star or the 9900i. Yeah, I ain't doing a 9900i. Yeah. If I gotta get an International, I will get a Lone Star. Matthew Roth is here and wants me to get the International. Matthew Walter, how are you doing today? How you do? Welcome to the stream, Suzanne Donnelly. I really do enjoy your show. Well, thank you, Suzanne. Welcome to the show. Picard says you want a free ride on the trailer strapped down on the load. Yikes. Yikes. Wolf Gaming is here. What's up, folks? Yeah, the Lone Star does look like a PT Cruiser. That's what I think. Well, Dustin, I'm just not a fan of Internationals to begin with. So if I'm going to get one, it's going to look cool like that. Let me pause the game so I don't burn up my clock. Jamal Tyson with another super chat. Thank you, Jamal. Lancy is here. Welcome. Adam, I think it was an LT. It was a 9400i day cab. That's what I drove. Well, thank you there, T Roll Stars. I like the blue also. Okay, so next up, where's this load going? Where are we? So some of you already know, or could assume, I am in Barstow, California. Yes, I am in Barstow, California. At the live stream earlier, I picked up a load in Oklahoma City and drove it 1,200 miles to Liebherr here in Barstow. This load is going 151 miles to Las Vegas. Not too far. So, yeah. Anywho, let me fire this guy up.
Drive safe.
Yep, this is the SlavJerry engine sound mod. They're making that sound. It's a stock engine, but it's an engine sound mod. So what do we got here? 22,050 pounds of empty pallets. Wow, that's not so many.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
That billboard straight ahead. What does that say? Honk if you're dead inside? Oh. I've never seen that show Wednesday. I guess I don't get the reference.
Get ready to turn right.
Let's see. I cannot tell the difference between the two models. The Lone Star has a different design. Yeah, the Lone Star has a different cosmetic design. I don't know how similar or different they are otherwise. Honestly, I don't know much about them. The only experience I had with the International was a 20-year-old day cab, 9400i.
Get ready to turn left.
And you know what? I need to take care of something before we get too far down the road. Roll up that window. Watch for traffic. Yeah, Wolf, the Iveco of ATS. I assume you're talking about the International. Right, Dustin. Well, I know what they look like as far as how they appear. I don't know anything else about the interiors or anything like that. Kyler House, welcome to the stream. And I would agree, after they finish remaking California, that they do something with Nevada. I agree. All right, I need to do some shout outs. Knee High Sniper, our top ATS driver for August. Dusty, aka Dirty Dog 3436, our top ATS driver for January. Isabella Hagloff, Pilot Bro 39. Rob's, he's here, isn't he? Rob Strecker, aka Lurch, is probably lurking. Bedrock, our top ATS driver for February, is here. Nicholas Triple XN. Haven't seen him yet. I know he's driving. Trucker King 2010, is he awake yet? Susan Arthur, our top ETS2 driver for May, is here. XLT 588 Gaming, Silent Dilemma, Norwegian Trucker Nicholas, Picard Gaming is here. Big Al 2424. I need to pause this because I forgot I got to actually do a couple of announcements. Tasmified, Lobo 1G, our top ETS2 driver for July. I think he's here. Pugwash, it's the middle of the night for him. Purdy the Parrot, same. And Asgard Drenth Wim, our top ATS driver for September, and our top ETS2 driver for October. It's also the middle of the night for him. So those are the folks that are in Europe. Even Nicholas, he's in Europe. So it's after 3 a.m. for him. So, actually, Wolf, I'm kind of liking this Mac. I'm surprised because I'm not a big Mac fan. Announcements. So let me pull that up because this is kind of cool. We've got two things happening. I will. Dustin, that question will take too long to answer. But one thing I would like to say is that US 95 should continue all the way up to where it intersects with Interstate 80. And then you should be able to drive while staying inside of Nevada. You should be able to drive from Las Vegas to Reno and not have to divert into California. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. All right. We've got two big things coming up. We've got the anniversary of Boomer's Trucknado Transport Virtual Trucking Company is in December. December, of course, is also a holiday month. In the US, November is a holiday month. But Christmas is coming up, and that's kind of a universal thing for a lot of folks. So, and there, of course, there's also, I'm afraid I don't remember the name for the Jewish holiday that is in the same time frame. But a lot of different holidays. So we have Crizzy 90. Let's see, maybe, welcome to the stream. Maybe 3 a.m. for Nicholas, but he is selling silage in Edgewater right now. Wait, is it January? I need to get in there. Hanukkah. Yeah. Hanukkah, that's it. Sorry, I just immediately makes me think of the Adam Sandler song. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, save me some time on the clock. So we've got coming up in December a big event, and it is big. Wholly sponsored by Picard Gaming, and we're talking some serious money for Steam credit and or gift cards and merch from the store. I'm not going to give all the details yet because we're still working it out, but we are looking to have several folks convoying in multiple servers. All of the folks convoying in the servers will be eligible for a variety of drawings. We will we'll do one of the convoys in American Truck Simulator. The other convoy will be in Euro Truck Simulator 2 at different times. So we'll probably do one not probably, we'll do one because it'll be on a Saturday. One will be the normal time that we do the members only live stream, which is noon my time, 9 p.m. Central European time. And the other one will be later in the day at the same time frame as this live stream, which is 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and 3 a.m. Central European time. So in each of the convoys, all of the people that are convoying will be eligible to get to win prizes during that we'll have for drawings. We will also have a couple of things that the live stream audience will get to vote on with respect to the actual drivers or trucks that are in each of those convoys. So there will be audience participation. There will also be audience members that will be able to win different things. All of those details have yet to be worked out, but that is coming up in, well, probably 3 weeks now. We were going to do it on December 2nd, but that was before they announced the release of the Kansas DLC on November 30th, which was the Thursday before that Saturday. So there's too many things in conflict with that Saturday. So we're probably going to push it out to December 9th. Now, that's going to be a big deal. You're going to want to be here for that, for sure. Also, this is a different event, which has just been growing in the last 2 hours. Last hour. We are having, well, let me just say, it was kicked off by Rather Be Truck Simming, and he wanted to sponsor an ATS driving challenge, and we'll be awarding a Steam copy of the new Kansas DLC to 2 eligible VTC members. And we'll use the drawing for that, and I'll talk about how that's going to happen. But since I posted that announcement in the Discord, 2 more members stepped up. Bedrock is matching that. And then Picard stepped up, and he's going to also match it. So we're actually going to have 6 people win a copy of the Kansas DLC. So that's going to be exciting. Now, let me tell you how they can do it. First of all, you must be a member. Well, I'm going to get into the criteria, but you have to be a member of our VTC, and you have to be on TrucksBook. Sorry, Stobbs. Douglas Williams is here. Hey, Willie, welcome. I have background noise. Well, a jet just flew over. most of the aircraft that fly into the Las Vegas airport fly right over here, and my window's open because it's cool out. I also have my fans running, but they should not, that sound should not be coming through. But I do have traffic. I can't hear it with these headphones on. We have traffic outside and the jets that fly over. So I apologize for that. Let me get back to this. All right. Speaker noise. Okay, not sure about that. Let me see. Pretty sure I got this turned down. Oh. I got everything else muted, so the only thing that should be coming through, or shouldn't, if I would think, is the sound from outside. Let's see. So, eligibility requirements. You must be a member of my Discord server. You must be a member of our VTC. You must log at least 1,000 real miles in ATS during the contest period. That means, let's see, no race miles. Race miles don't count for anything. Okay, so, and the last thing that I put on here was that only Rather Be Truck Simming and Boomer are ineligible for this. Well, now I have to add Bedrock and Picard Gaming to that. We're not eligible to win because, well, it doesn't look good if I win, and they're the ones that are contributing to it. The criteria for entries. Eligible members will gain 1 entry to the drawing for every 1,000 miles, not race miles, in ATS that are registered by TrucksBook within the period of the contest. So if you log 5,999 miles, you will get 5 entries. We are not rounding up. Loads booked prior to the contest period will not qualify. Wait until the contest starts. Loads must be delivered and registered by TrucksBook by the end of the contest period. Anything that comes in after the deadline doesn't count. Any load that you can book in ATS and meets the above criteria will qualify. So a World of Trucks, cargo market, freight market, whatever, it all counts. So, contest period, Dustin, that's the next point. The contest period starts at midnight Central European Time tomorrow. That is 6 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, Sunday. The contest will end midnight Central European Time the following Sunday, November 26th. Okay. 24 hours after the end of the contest, we will hold a drawing in the Discord. It will be public. We have a channel already set up. Thank you, Pilot Bro, for setting that up. It is already set up, so anybody who wants to watch the drawing can. You do not have to be present to win at that drawing. You do, however, have to claim your prize within 24 hours, or it will go back up to a new drawing. So we were going to draw 2. Now we're going to draw 6 names from those that meet the criteria. I heard about you and your silage. I'm just going over the rules in the contest that starts tomorrow. So you can only win 1 prize during this contest, so we will have 6 winners. The winners who claim their prize will also win a place in a winner's convoy with Rather Be Truck Simming, Picard Gaming, Bedrock, and myself. but we will split it up into a couple of convoys. So one in the early part of the day probably, and one in the later in the day. That will give people from different parts of the world an opportunity to get into a convoy that meets that works best for them. Hopefully they're not all from Europe or all from North America. Otherwise we'll have to do something else. Because we can only get 8 people in a convoy or in a server, and I don't really want to do that. So the convoys will be live streamed. And there are some requirements for those people who are going to participate in a live stream convoy. We'll go over those requirements with the winners at that time. So that, I believe, is that. It's going to be exciting. It's going to start tomorrow. It's going to run a whole week. So for those of you who are in the VTC, log those ATS miles. Make sure your TrucksBook client is working. We've got a couple folks who are having some problems with that. Oh, Dustin, that's funny. And if it is, if Silage Hall is coming to ETS and ATS, I'm all over that. No, he's talking about Farming Simulator. So, yeah, it's going to be an exciting couple of weeks. 2.5 weeks. Well, let's see. I'm guessing. See, here's how I think this is going to go down. We start this first challenge tomorrow. Everybody's going to get in as many miles as they can in ATS. And then we're going to have the drawing a week from Monday. And then a week from Thursday, the DLC will be released. And then it'll be a scramble to figure out when are we going to do the convoys. Well, we'll set that up in advance, but it's going to be fun. So we will live stream that so you all can see us. And by the way, where will we be driving? Kansas. I'm looking forward to that. Then the week later, we'll have the other event, the anniversary / holiday party convoys. It's going to be an exciting month. All right, let's get to driving. I'll do just a few more shout outs. By the way, well, I'll talk about that in a minute. Cody Old, JJ Man, 1982, Nick, Thor Rasmussen, our top 8 ETS2 driver for January and April. David H. 74, Ipswich. Yeah, Wolf, lots of ATS content coming for sure. QA Library, I need to start to sell trucks because they're hitting 300,000 miles on the clock, and thus in real life for replacement. Well, not necessarily. You can run the wheels off, but the reason why 300,000 miles, it's usually because they're leased. Even the big companies, they do that. But there's a lot of times fleet trucks will run between 300,000 and 500,000 miles before they give them up. North Carolina Gaming Man, Matthew Roth is here. RD04 Dave, our top ATS driver for March. Broken. Okay, Susan Arthur. Oh, Susan, it's not even going to be until, well, to be tomorrow night. Trying to think. I guess that's Monday afternoon for you. So, no, it's a whole week. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Alrighty then. Most trucks can run up to 1 million miles if well upkept. Well, they can run more than that, but that's usually a single owner truck. Fleet trucks, they cycle them out between 300 and 500,000 miles, depending on the company. Okay. Let's get driving. Where's my game? There's my game. That's the first time I blew my horn in this truck. If I was going to run a truck at 1,000,000 miles, I would buy it new. Because I'd want to know that it was maintained properly. You're right, Wolf. Yeah, older trucks would probably run several million miles. Newer trucks, not so much. It's not so much about the mechanical stuff, it's about all the electronics. It doesn't take much as far as like a wire with a bad connection somewhere along the way to mess things up. Yeah, I lived through that with a new truck. With all the extra stuff they put on them these days. How many DLCs in ATS this year? 3? Texas, Oklahoma, and now Kansas. Montana was a year ago. Yeah, I was going through some stuff and I saw that we were doing Montana live streams last August, I think. August, September. Yeah, dang, Wolf, I forgot about that. Too much plastic on the newer trucks. Yep. You're right, Dustin. World of Trucks loads almost never get race miles. I came close to it a couple of times though in a Euro truck because I was doing 90 and then started coasting down or going down a hill and not watching my speed. Yeah, I almost went over. You're right about that, NC. Lots of def problems on even newer trucks. I had one of my trucks, not my Kenworth, but the Freightliner that I had before that. First month, I had 2 major problems with it the first month. And I had a lot of downtime because of it. It was all covered under warranty, but all the lost revenue wasn't covered. The one of the things that went out was the battery system, the battery APU. Instead of being a motor, a diesel motor, it was a battery system. Well, the batteries failed. I was shocked when they told me they had to replace the batteries because they were defective, all 4 of them. That still seems insane to me. Then the next thing that went out in a week or 2, I guess a couple weeks, was the exhaust after treatment system, which is a big mess of stuff underneath on my truck, underneath the passenger seat. Enough stuff to fit on a pallet, basically. It failed. I was out of service for over probably 2 weeks, and they had to replace all of that. It was all covered under warranty, but I was down. Just insane, the stuff. And you know, some of it's just poor quality workmanship, I suppose, but it's also because the companies are required, the manufacturers are required to do all that nonsense. I mean, it's great that we don't have black smoke pouring out of the stacks and everything, but just it creates a lot of expense and problems. Anyway, a lot of that stuff's a pain in the neck. But let's see. Oh, we're coming up to Nevada. That was quick. But Mark, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read that paragraph you wrote there. I can't take my eyes off the road long enough. Dustin, I had 13 months because that was the length of my lease. As soon as my lease was up, I was out of it. And that's when I got into my Kenworth T680. So it kind of worked out. I mean, it really sucked. That truck really sucked. It was a lemon. It just had one problem after another. I mean, I told you about the batteries for the APU system, the exhaust after treatment system. I also got towed 3 times besides that because of electrical failure, something to do with the electrical system. They're never able to fully sort it out. And every time it happened, I was down for about a week. Happened 3 times in a year. I couldn't wait to get out of that truck. It was so bad. I broke down the first time it happened. I think it was first time. Well, it happened in California on I-5. I got towed. Hey, there goes Drive. The elusive Drive.
And then turn right. Turn right.
Got towed to Bakersfield, I think it was. And
Keep right.
they had a tough time sorting it out. Of course, they can't get to it right away. I mean, there's always a lot of trucks waiting to be repaired. They'd work on it, and they're like, they can't figure out what it is. And then one day they called me and says, okay, come on down and get your truck. Oh, I should have stayed in their lane. So I came down.
Turn left.
From the hotel. I was staying at a hotel. I had to pay for that hotel too. So that really irritated me. Got down there. They said, well, go ahead and take it out for a spin and make sure everything's okay. I didn't even get off their lot. My front tires rolled onto the pavement of the street and it died again. They had to use one of their forklifts with a little attachment to go and tow the truck back up to where they needed it to be to work on it. It was just a nightmare. That type of thing happened to me with that truck 3 times in a year, on top of the other things I mentioned. Yeah. All because of all the newfangled stuff and poor quality. Or poor quality control. I mean, things happen. I don't blame, I'm not gonna, classify every Freightliner as a lemon. because you're always going to get that one problem child. And I got it.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Just happens. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Mark, that I just got to your paragraph. Yeah, that sounds about right. That happens here too. Except after they've gone through like the second or third owner, then they typically go to South or Central America. And some of them even stay in this country and get used up by small operators. Sometimes they're the second or third owner.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left. Turn right. We're here. Does
everybody remember this was when I first started this game in my reaction video? This is the place I delivered to in that very first video. Way back when. It's been over 2 years since I made that video. I didn't publish it until January of last year though. It's the same spot too. Oh, forgot to turn on my flashers. Yeah, this would be tough to do with just the mirrors. I've done it, but it's not fun. I was just thinking about the other thing unique about, I don't know about unique, but about that first video. That was the one where I couldn't figure out how to turn off that stupid sound, that music. Oh, I got turned off. The interface music. Every time you come into this thing, hated that. Couldn't concentrate. That annoying annoying. They changed it. It's less annoying, but still annoying. The user interface music they had a year and a half or 2 years ago was the most god-awful annoying music I'd ever heard in my life. Oh, let me do some shout 'em outs. By the way, if you would like your name shouted out in a live stream, click on that join button and select Reefer Hauler or above, and you can help support this channel in the process. Justin Burns, Douglas Williams is here, Lee Jenkins, JC Drives, Bogdan BD, I think he's here. Let's see, JJ Man 1982 is here. Welcome. I did your shout out earlier. Yeah, NC Gaming Man, nothing but problems with those dev systems. They're just, yeah. Nicholas, unfortunately, that's not an option. Because of the nature of my contract with Schneider at the time, and is often the case with big fleet trucks or companies, because of all the regulations and stuff, you can't just hop into a rental truck. I mean, like, I know that's what Trucker King does. They use rental trucks, but it's a different kind of company. They're a very small company, and they have, it's all about the licensing and regulations. So it wasn't an option for me. Let's see. But I mean, also, because I was an owner operator, so it was my truck. But also, it probably wouldn't have worked out very well, because I did over the road all over the country, and trying to get back to a specific place within a certain time frame is extremely difficult when you're traveling all over the country. Yeah, Wolf, they're very problematic. Mark, SES has not asked me for my photo yet to put it into the game as an AI driver. I don't know how I feel about that. That would be interesting, though. Yeah, lemon laws don't cover commercial vehicles, I'm pretty sure. Nicholas, they did test drive it. They always test drive, the mechanics always test drive the vehicles. It didn't fail on them. Hey, there goes Wolf. It didn't fail on them. It failed on me. But like I said, that time I didn't even make it out of the yard. My front tires made it out of the yard, not my rear tires. Let's see, Dustin, the last time there was a half decent Freightliner was a year or two before DEF requirements. Yeah. Adam, that was a Freightliner, Cascadia. But it could have been anything. There's an interesting theory, Thor. Never bought trucks made on a Monday or Friday. I get the logic, but how can you tell? Well, Dustin, I wouldn't beep the horn in a place like this before backing up unless there was a lot of other things going on. If there was walking traffic, if there was other trucks moving about, but this place is too small for that. I have been to places much bigger than this where I would have done that. And a truck stop too. Yeah, JJ, man, I would have loved the truck if it hadn't been so problematic. It wasn't the first Freightliner I'd been in. That was the first one I had trouble with. Oh, yeah. You're right, Dustin. The thing about driving in a sim like this is that you can hop out and do this like I did to back into that spot, because that makes it easier. But I also have the zoom feature built into my mouse, so I can zoom in like this and look at my mirror. But at some point, if you're, depending on how much you're turning, especially on a blind side back like I just did, you lose sight of your trailer. Now, one thing that I did in real life when I was in a bad situation, much worse than this, it was a tighter space and there were lots of obstacles. What I did was I would actually move my mirror. So that, you know, you have the mirror adjustment buttons down here, right? So you can move the mirror. Well, I did that at a few times. I would actually change the mirror position so I could see the rear corner of the trailer longer. So you just do what you got to do. And also I had the back window so I could kind of look at that as well. But there were times when I just had to stop and either get out and walk around or hop over to the passenger side and look out the window. I've had to do it all. Let's see. If I was to lease a truck again, would I go through the trucking company or through the truck dealer? Depends on what I was going to be doing. If I was going back to pulling freight for an outfit like Schneider, I might lease a truck through them because they actually had a pretty good deal and they worked with you really well. But if I was going to be a complete, total independent owner operator, I'd buy a truck. And I'd go to a dealer. I'd buy a new truck and I'd go through a dealer. I'd lease it if I had to, but I mean, if I were going to do it moving forward, and I'm not, because I just can't, my health won't allow for it. I would plan on a 10-year deal, 10-year plan, and I would get the truck I really want, and then I would finance it and own it for 10 years. I'd put over 1 million miles on it. So then I'd retire. Mark, have I been affected by the F1 race? No, because I stay completely away from there. I don't go down anywhere near the strip normally. I'm sure as heck not going to go down there now. And Wolf is right. Sometimes you just got to get out and look. So that's just the way it is. Okay, so let me do some more shout outs. Stop, Bruce A, Thomas Berger, is he here? I don't think he is. Tazzy 291, Doom 3, Chris T, Jennifer Roth, Rick Rashid, Robert Alexander, Andrew Black, Phantom 6767, Ryan, John the Bricklayer. He's here, right, John? I thought I saw you earlier. Lee01 Mr. Vigner Hoxson, Mouse 888, CJ Johns 31 is here. Glad to see him. Keith Cersei, Gaming Zombie, our top ATS driver for May. James Brandt, Clive Hughes, Wolf Gaming is here. Noah Long, Torasev Ice Bear, our top ATS driver for June, and our top ETS2 driver for August. He is an all-around driving machine. Dr. Jones, our top ATS driver for July. And I've got to look. Dr. Jones, since we're on the topic of top drivers and such. I've got to look. So what I say is the top ATS driver for July. He is currently our top ETS2 driver. He's got somebody hot on his tail, but he's looking like he might pull it off and be our top driver for ETS this month. We'll see. And there's John. I can try pulling a heavy load, Dustin. I didn't really set this truck up to be a heavy hauler. Although in the last live stream, I pulled 44,000 pounds. Yeah, Mark, I'm surprised you're up. It's 3 a.m. for you. Mark lives in southeast or southwestern England. Greg Ulray, Arnar Hoxton, Northside Music, Colin Percival, Adam Harris, Pancake Man, he's here, isn't he? QA Library is just leaving. That's Mark, that's his name. Mac are not for pulling heavy loads, even in ATS. Yeah, I guess I heard that. Beta M. Watching YouTube, Jesse 2670, Cameron Clemente, Jay, Racing Brothers CVS, Exotic Gaming, and Randy Disher. Remember, if you'd like to get your name called out during a live stream, most live streams, then click that join button and go for the reefer hauler or above. Okay, let's get to it. Or back to it. Susan, what is the best way to know when it starts? You talking about the challenge tomorrow? When TrucksBook rolls over. So tomorrow, 23 hours from now, TrucksBook will roll over. It's midnight Central European time. And that's when it starts. Yikes. So you're glad for punishment, just replacing your C drive. Ugh. Been there, done that. That's not fun. Okay. Oh, I should look for a load, huh? Let me see what kind of load I can get. A short-ish load that might be kind of heavy. You know, 44,000 pounds. Look at all these empty pallets and waste paper loads. What is up with that? Here's a heavy load going to Boise. That's a little bit long, though. Trucker King is awake and is gifted a membership. The lucky recipient is Johnny Hansen. And I'll bet he's not even here. He'll see it later. Thank you, Trucker King. Welcome back to the land of the living. I know you were probably out cold. It was up all night. And congratulations to Johnny Hansen. He's here a lot. But he lives in Norway, I believe. Oh, he is here. How about that? Yes, he lives in Norway, if I'm not mistaken. And so it's like 4 in the morning for him. Susan, no. Doesn't matter how long they are. You only have to drive at least 1,000 miles to qualify to get your first one. You get an entry for every 1,000 miles, cumulative. You can drive 20, 100, or 200 mile loads. And that 20 times 200 would be, that's 4,000 miles. That's 4 entries. So it doesn't matter how long each load is. It's how much you drive over the course of the week. So just keep doing what you've been doing, but do it in ATS. Susan's a real hard charger. She's actually in pretty good shape right now. Well, in ETS, she is currently 4th. She's really close to 3rd. In ATS, she hasn't been driving so much. She's driven the minimums, but I think she's about to start driving more in ATS. Anyway, just drive, drive, drive. All right, what was I looking at? I don't want to do that. Let's look at, oh, wait, what time is it? It is noonish here in this neck of the woods. So let me change that to 6 a.m. Look at that sunrise over Las Vegas Strip. Well, Wolf, I don't know. I don't have that mod. Is that the maybe I do have that mod. I can't think of the name of the mod. Or who does it? Not a mod. What is it in the? Is there one in the? Oh. Damn, I don't have an excuse. Oh my God. I do have a 579 because I like that truck. I used to drive one. I liked it a lot. Oh, look, a Peterbilt Ultra Cab Sleeper. Trucker King, I think I'm going to need a custom skin for the 389 Ultra Cab Sleeper and the Lone Star. Okay, you got me. I will have to do that. Oh, man. What other trucks have I not driven? I thought this was the only one. No, I mean, the only manufacturer. I have driven Peterbilts. I like Peterbilts. I just never drove a 379, a 389. Wait, you said 389? What was that I just looked at? Okay, 389. What was I doing? Job market. Yeah, I'd like to forget the PT Cruiser, but I got to do it. Just because. But I'm not doing a 9900i. Oh, like CTK is working on it already. When is PACCAR going to bring over to NA? Oh, North America, the DAF cab? I don't know. Well, you know, actually, I don't know the answer to the question, but I can't show you. Monday, when I make public last Saturday's members only live stream, we drove to the PACCAR Technical Center. I took a picture there of a DAF at the PACCAR Technical Center in Washington. That's in the thumbnail for that live stream replay, which will go live on Monday. So look for that. Okay, back to what I was doing here. I was looking for something not too terribly long that isn't empty pallets or waste paper. Really? I don't want to go to Boise. Let's look at the cargo market. Las Vegas. Here's something to bring right down the road. Look at the Kingman. Barstow. I just came from Barstow. I don't want to go back to Barstow. Ardmore, Oklahoma. No, that is just too far. Jeez. Well, that's not too bad. Trim to Cedar City. Okay, I'll do that. 200 miles, but I got a deadhead down there to get it. What do you want to bet that's going to be a container? How much time is on it? Offer expires in 1 hour 55 minutes. I gotta have it there today. I can do that. Scania might come over to North America first. Huh. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
I heard a jet flying over. I couldn't tell if it was the game or real life. There's the jet.
Turn left. Turn right. Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left. Keep right, and then turn right.
Put my extra axles up. And then I stalled my engine. I already forgot where I'm going with this. Cedar City.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right.
You know, I'm starting to think 505 horsepower is not enough for this truck. Ah.
Get ready to turn right. right. We're here. Now drop the load and go.
How about if we pick up the load and go? Let's see, that was on Cargo Market. Cedar City. Oh, there's one to Winnemucca too. Oh. Well, we'll stick with the plan. Cedar City. I think it's back here. Yep, right there. Yikes. Oh, I thought I could go straight down that way. Nope, I'm gonna have to do a blind side back. Dang it. That didn't help at all. You're right, Dustin. Oops. I hit some. I did hit something. I have heard from reliable sources that these Mac Anthems get very good fuel economy in real life. I talked about that in the earlier live stream. There's somebody that I've been following on Twitter for a very long time. He has his own company with several trucks. They're all Mac Anthems. He drives himself too. And he has boasted about the fuel economy that he gets. There's a lot of factors involved, you know, whether or not you're doing heavy loads, and if you're doing mountainous terrain. Now he lives, I believe he lives in one of the Dakotas. I don't know. I think he does occasionally go west of the mountains, but I would guess he does a lot of flatland stuff. All right, how did they do this? Oh, there we go. Palletize packages of stuff. Fertilizer. Oh, I didn't realize. Guess I forgot that's what we were getting.
What are we waiting for?
I don't know. 35,000 pounds. on, second gear. I guess I can move up to third. I want to stop for a moment. Take a look at our route. Catch up on chat. So this is our route. Las Vegas to Cedar City. 204 miles. Let's see. Dr. Jones says he will try to get 56,000 miles in ATS. I don't doubt you. Scania might come. Oh, already read that. Hey, Ryan, welcome. So my fuel economy that I have seen so far, 5.5 miles per gallon. Now that's a long trip from Oklahoma City to Barstow, California, and then now Barstow to Las Vegas to Primm. Now we're going to drive up to Cedar City. So I would have expected it to be better than that. Now the load coming from Oklahoma City was really heavy, 44,000 pounds. So I would expect it to be at least 7, but it's not. It's only 5.5. But you know, it is a game. So let's see. Johnny Hansen, a member, a reefer hauler for 10 months. Going back to bed, have been playing on my PS5 until now, playing Cyberpunk 2077. Never heard of it, but okay, cool. Every trucker should respect a truck with good fuel mileage between stops, even at the Mac Anthem. It's not everyone's favorite truck. Right, I agree. Forgot the tarps. I ain't tarping. There's no need to tarp out here. They don't need no stinking tarps. Green blocks. You know, I'm liking the Mac. It's all right, except for heavy loads, as it turns out. Nicholas loves Primm. Really? Talk about the city, the town of Primm, or the character on that, whatever that show was, movie. How much fuel is in the tanks? The capacity is 284 gallons. I currently have 250. Really? What game was that, Nicholas? Because Primm is not much of a town, even in real life. There's a couple of casinos here. Dinky little airport. A couple of other things. Well, some kind of a shopping thing. Fallout New Vegas. Oh, I never heard of it. I've heard of Fallout, but I don't know anything about it.
Turn left.
Yep, that Ferris wheel is at one of the casinos. I think it's Buffalo Bills. Yeah, I guess this truck just doesn't have that much torque to it. Yeah, maybe, Dustin. I mean, I'm running a 13 speed, should be more than adequate for everything I've done so far. I'm not doing heavy haul, so I don't have an 18 speed.
Keep left.
Yep, Nicholas, it's a casino hotel with a roller coaster, big Ferris wheel. It really exists. It really is there in real life. Actually, I've got it in 2 or 3 of my videos when I drive by there on the freeway.
Keep left.
Dustin, I've got a 13 speed. It's probably got the overdrive in it, so it's better for general freight. If I put the other one in, you know, 1-to-1, it could probably handle some of the heavier stuff.
Keep left.
Well, Dustin, it's nice to be able to pass, you know, fueling opportunities. Whoa! Guess I need to slow down. I'm doing the speed limit. Maybe I should just pay attention to what I'm doing. Oh, I don't want to turn. I don't want to get in the left lane now. GPS is saying I should move over, but no, we don't want to exit. And in real life, that lane exits onto Cheyenne. But also in real life, there's 3 other lanes. And the exit lane. So there's 4 lanes here in real life. And we got a little more space out here out west, so we've got a lot of lanes.
Keep left.
Speaking of fuel, I made that trip. It was well over 1,200 miles from Oklahoma City to Barstow. 1 tank of fuel. I think I still had 70 some gallons of fuel left when I went to top it off. I happen to know that these curves are pretty steep or sharp. I may have rolled over here once. By the way, if you'd like to see what this looks like in real life, I've got several videos where I drive through this canyon. This is Virgin River Canyon, and it looks like this. So they did a pretty good job. I've also driven through here during monsoon season when we get a lot of rain. I don't have a video of it, but man, there must have been thousands of waterfalls all along here. And I'm not exaggerating. Maybe it's not thousands, but it's at least hundreds. I mean, it's a lot. Get a lot of water up on top, and it's got to go somewhere. I got a bypass. Welcome to Utah. Programming note, we do have a Sunday Fun Day convoy tomorrow. Noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and 9 p.m. Central European Time. We are all driving Kenworth K100E cab over trucks. Should be interesting.
Keep left.
Gotta watch my speed now because I'm in not World of Trucks Load, so I can do 70, but I gotta be careful I don't get over 80. Speed limit is 80 here. And that's miles per hour, not kilometers. We are coming up on Cedar City, and where are we going? We're going to the ADM. I'll get caught up on chat here in just a little bit. Yeah, it's no fun rolling a truck. I haven't done it too many times, but I have definitely done it. I remember the
then exit right.
first time I did it in ETS, I was devastated. My brand new Scania. First time I took it out, I rolled it.
Get ready to turn left.
I was still getting used to driving in Euro Truck. A lot of things are different about Euro Truck, and I was still adapting. Oh, yeah, it just always seems like a devastating thing for me. It happened one time in ATS. Totally wasn't expecting it. I was pulling a heavy load of, I don't remember, something dirt or something. Then a tipper trailer. And it was top heavy. Man, I hit that curve at what was it, Santa Maria in New Mexico.
Turn right.
Turn right. Right now. Oh my goodness. I was just over onto the guardrail. Felt foolish. Whoa. Take it slow on this gravel road.
This is where it ends.
Does it? Does it end here? Where are we going? Right back yonder. Actually, at a place like this, I wouldn't even bother putting on the four ways. There's nobody else here. Except Kitty. Kitty doesn't care. Huh, Kitty? I bet you want me to rub your belly, don't you? What did I hit? Oh. Didn't even see that. mean, it's hard to see. But that is a classic example. When in doubt, get out and look. Walk back there. Too far over. I can fix it. And there it is. I will take that. 205 miles. No, I always like to check at the ADMs because sometimes that's where the hidden roads are. And I haven't looked here. So I want to have a look. They're not necessarily long ones, and they just kind of loop back to the main road, I think. Now, I was thinking I could drive down there, but I don't think I can get down there. I can't make that turn with a trailer. Now that's the way it came in. This is the other road that's on the map. Man, that's crazy. That's not a secret road. You can't go that way. And straight ahead just goes to other places. I'm gonna go over to this truck stop over here. Guess I better slow down. Speed limit's only 30. We know that the SCS police are everywhere. Speed limit was just 45 a moment ago. Neener didn't get me. Well, I guess I have two other trucks in my immediate future, well, near immediate future. An International Lone Star and a Peterbilt 389. I'm actually looking forward to the Peterbilt. I might be switching over. I don't know, I haven't driven it yet, but I do like Peterbilt. Let's see, oops. Now the nice thing is I don't need fuel. So I'm just gonna pull into a random parking spot. Catch up on that there chat. All right, so what do we got here? After this trip, boom, are you buying the International? Not today. I'm gonna wrap up this live stream. It's almost 2 hours, and I got to get ready for something else in an hour from now. Plus, I haven't even eaten dinner yet. Are the Kona really? I'm not sure what you're saying there. Some places you can find in Fallout New Vegas are Prim, Good Springs, Sloan. Not familiar with Good Springs. Sloan, yes. Las Vegas, Boulder City, Nipton, Searchlight, Black Mountain, Hoover Dam, Lake Mead, Cottonwood Cove. Do you know these? Yes. Except for Good Springs. I don't know that one. Why did North America Trucking never put the N-word K? I don't know. Does 80 miles per hour translate to about 120 kilometers? I don't know. Maybe. Let's just see. I got a converter. Miles. 80. 128 kilometers. It's fast. There are several places in Nevada, well, northern Nevada on Interstate 80. There's large stretches of that where the speed limit is 80 miles an hour. And you just saw a part of Interstate 15 where the speed limit is 80 miles an hour. In fact, right outside where we are here, this is Cedar City. So headed north out of Cedar City or headed south out of Cedar City, it does get up to 80 in real life. Let's see. Well, Casey, what happened was I made a mistake. So I got two now. "12 months feels like years." Well, it is a year. Wow, Nicholas. I wish I could get in there and do the same. Yeah, I have explored a lot. Let's see, I've got almost 55% of this, of the whole map explored. There are some parts of Montana and Wyoming I've not got to, and a few places here. Yeah, I got a lot of the map. Oh. Too famous. Welcome to the stream. No, I don't convoy with random people that I just meet on the internet. But if you join the Discord, we are working on we do have a sort of a process to get people into convoys. All the people that convoy and live streams with me have gone through a process. We're refining that process to get people up to speed with convoying in my live streams. So you can work your way up. Wolf, that's what I'm afraid of. I think I do need to do the Lone Star for the audience, though. Clive Hughes is here. Well, Clive, you're here just in time. I'm wrapping things up. Don't forget, we've got the Sunday Fun Day Convoy tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, the BTT, or Boomers Trucknado Transport Virtual Trucking Company ATS Challenge starts at midnight Central European Time. And that's going to go for a whole week. And members of the VTC, you can join. If you're not already in, you can join. Members of the VTC, all of them who participate are eligible. And the prize, if you didn't notice it earlier, was, or if you weren't here earlier, we are giving away 6 copies of the Kansas DLC as soon as it releases. Wow, Nicholas, I don't even remember that. He says he drove a Lone Star day cab on his first convoy with me. Wow. That's a long time ago. In trucker time. YouTube time. I don't know what it was. It was like a year and a half ago. Wow, time flies. Well, thank you everyone for showing up. I certainly do appreciate everybody being here today. And looking forward to tomorrow's Sunday Fun Day. Remember, we're all driving the Kenworth K100Es, cab overs. So thank you to Wim for getting me into the cab overs. I've never thought that I would do that in American Truck Simulator, but here we are. That's going to do it. We'll see you all later.